Hello everyone, this is our updates from TCA, second week of January 2020. And I just want to remind a couple things. First is that we have our Spelling Bee tomorrow, January 17. And that means that each class from first grade to 8th grade will have the final two winners that will participate in February 13 inter-school Spelling Bee. That's exciting. If your child is preparing, great. If not, encourage them. Maybe they can win tomorrow. Another thing, this is not necessarily school related, but children related thing or family related. You probably have heard about bills that are introduced in Olympia, in the Senate, in the House. I don't have time to talk about them in details. Bills like HB 2184, maybe you already showed your opposition by going online or calling the number and asking your senators or representative to vote no on that bill. That is your right, and you make a decision. What I'm concerned about today is a new bill that not many people are talking about. It's Bill 1771, and it's basically, it's called Welcome to Washington Baby Bill. And the idea is, if you read the digest of this bill, is to establish the Welcome to Washington Baby Act of 2019. That means that it was introduced last year, but it died, it didn't pass. And this law, if it becomes a law, requires the Department of Children, Youth and Families to implement a universal home visiting program for newborns and their families. Basically, it's a mandatory visit to your house when you just had a baby or right after you had a baby. And I'm not sure that's a good bill. You may do your research, but my suggestion is to, again, contact your senator or your representative and tell them to vote no. We know from history, from Soviet Union history, that it was not a good idea. The more government gets into the life of the family and the life of our children, the worse that case is. We want to make sure that we raise our children the way we want, the way the Bible dictates, and we take care of our families and our kids. Yes, we take them to the doctor, but to have a mandatory visit to your house, for me, that's a big question. So as parents, as families, make your decision and be active participants and citizens in our country. Have a blessed week. Besides spelling and other things, we have finals next week, so prepare well, especially secondary students. And we're almost at the end of the first semester. That's half of the school year. Praise God for everything, for all the blessings that He gives us, and may God bless you abundantly.